Hello and welcome back to the channel. So one of the greatest problems that most students have when they are applying into any university around the world is being able to secure a recommendation letter, writing a statement of purpose, study plan. And it's more difficult for those who never did a thesis, especially if you're applying for a PhD. What if you had a university where you don't really have to provide some of those documents that are needed by most universities around the world for admission? So in this video today, I'm going to show you one university in the United States that has a very high acceptance rate, and why not take the chance and apply. Let's get into the computer and then look at the university. And please, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. So the name of the university is Western Michigan University. So when you look here, it says acceptance rate, it is 83, which means if you apply, you have a greater chance of being accepted. So we will go into the university website, and then the next thing that you need to do is go to academics and look for the majors. Let's say we want to do a graduate. The next thing is you need to select the majors. You have to go through the majors because the requirements differ per major, which means some majors might require you to provide every necessary document for applications. Some might not require you to provide those types of information. Okay, let's just select one. Let's say business administration. Now, if you open business administration, you would find application deadline. It says ongoing, students may be admitted for each semester. And then a resume or curriculum vitae is required. Please submit within the online application system. And then the test, GMAT. Note, international applicants may have to provide evidence of English language proficiency. So you might have to provide English language proficiency. But here, recommendation, this program does not require any supplementary recommendation. Next one, written statement. This program does not require a supplementary written statement. And then previous written work, like maybe your thesis. This is for graduate, that's master's. This program does not require any other materials to be submitted. And then transcript. Here, an official transcript from the institution from which you receive your bachelor's degree is required. So they need your transcript, and then they need CV, and they might probably need you to provide an English proficiency for international students. This is for business administration. So you have to go through all of the programs. Now look, the next one is computer engineering. The application period is 1st of April and 1st of October for summer. They say 1st of April or spring semester October, and for summer 10th January. A resume or curriculum vitae is required. Please submit within the online application system. Then this program require grade, and then equally English proficiency must be provided. And then the next one, this program does not require any supplementary recommendation, so you don't need the recommendation here. And then it does not require any written statement. It does not require you to provide your past work, like maybe a thesis. Okay, at the level of transcript, they say an official transcript from the institution from which you receive a bachelor degree is required, as well as transcript from institution where an additional graduate level course or degree have been completed. Applicants are not required to submit an official transcript course taken completed at Western Michigan University. So if you graduated from that university, obviously the university has access to that information. So it looks here like they would want to get the documents or the transcript directly from your university. So this is one of the documents that you would have to provide, plus resume, and then probably an English test score recognized by the university. And then go down here to additional information. Please note the applicant must possess a Bachelor of Science in Electronical Engineering, Computer Engineering from an accredited program in the USA. So you must have a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering or computer engineering before you can apply for this program. Now let's look at another program. Remember, this one is computer engineering. Now let's go to another one. This one is computer science. Students may be admitted for each of the following semester: April 1st for fall semester, August 1st for spring, January 1st for summer. And then resume or curriculum vitae. A resume or curriculum vitae is required. Please submit within the online application system. And then English test, international students have to provide. And then letter of recommendation. Letters of recommendation are encouraged. Please email request for letter of recommendation within the online system. That means you would have to provide the email of the person recommending you. And then this program does not require a supplementary written statement. It does not require any previous work to be submitted. Transcript. They would want your transcript. It is important for you to go through the programs, because like I said, some programs will require you to provide all of the application materials. Some will not require you to provide all of the application materials. All right, let's look at accountancy. Application, there is no deadline. It's ongoing. They need your resume. They need English test. They don't need recommendation letter. Statement, written statements like statement of purpose, study plans, they don't need them. They don't need your past thesis from your undergraduate studies to do this master's program. Transcript. They want your transcript. They want your transcript. But additional information: accounting majors with GPA of 3.3 or higher in certain courses are not required to take the GMAT. So if you have 3.3 in some of the courses, they might waive the English test score. We've looked at 4. The first was business administration. We've looked at the conditions. Next one was computer engineering. Next one is computer science and accountancy. Like I said, you have to go through all of the program because the programs are so many. Some might have all of the requirements, some might not have all. It is very important that you take note of that and apply. Now, if you continue looking, even communication, if you want to study a master's in communication, some of the items are equally waived, like does not require a graduate test. They require recommendation, and then they equally require you to summarize your academic experience in a written statement. This one equally requires you to write a written statement, a written sample, like an academic essay, and you equally have to provide citations. And then they said this program offers graduate assistantship, typical teaching assistantship, which provide an annual stipend plus tuition remission. A separate application form accessible on the program website. So it is important to indicate here that these programs have scholarships. Like for example, we were on accountancy. Let's go back there. We looked at accountancy. Here they say sources of funding. There are many sources of funding. You can have awards and scholarship like Graduate Studies Council Department and University Teaching and Research Award. There is George and Beatrice Fisher Dissertation Prize. They have Stapleton, Reinhold Scholarship. So there are a lot of scholarships. The problem with most people when it comes to scholarship is that they don't take the time to research. I know applying for scholarships is very difficult. Going through the application process of putting in the documents together is very difficult. But trust me, if you put the time, it pays. There is a possibility for anyone to study in any part of the world if you can just put in the time. It might cost you some money to get the documents ready. That's another trouble. But once you succeed to apply to a couple of universities around the world, trust me, you will get the scholarship. In this website, there is undergraduate scholarship. There is graduate, that's master's, PhD scholarship, and most things are waived, like English proficiency. But for this particular university, if you want to apply for scholarship, there are different ways of applying for those scholarships. Just take the time and apply. That being said, I'll see you in the next video.